So, another week in the books for the New England Patriots. Another W. But kind of ugly W, to be honest with you. Now, to be fair, they were facing, despite entering the game 3-4, I think a relatively, talented Chargers team. LA Chargers. Go Chargers, go. Which, by the way, I was in the sports store recently, and they still had one of those like coaster mugs for sports teams or whatever. And it says San Diego Chargers, and I just rolled my eyes. Because they just need an update on that crap. But anyways, ugly win for the Patriots. Now, it wasn't like, oh, the worst game ever for the Patriots. Of course not. They got the win, 21-13. But there's some good, and there was some bad, and then there was some ugly. So let's start with the Patriots. Tom Brady, 32 for 47, 333 yards, not bad, including a touchdown, no interceptions. And you're probably thinking, wait a minute. He threw the ball 47 times, threw it for over 300 yards, and only had one touchdown. Now, to be fair, the offensive line was okay, not great, but when you're facing Melvin Ingram and Joey Bosa, could have been a lot worse. Don't believe me? Go ask the Denver Broncos last week, okay? That was... But, yeah, this one touchdown throw was to Rob Gronkowski, who was 5 for 57 with that touchdown. And notable injury here, Chris Hogan was left the game with an injury, so, it's a little bit worrisome. But then again, the Patriots always seem to find a way to, find someone to step up. Look at Rex Burkhead. He has 7 receptions for 68 yards. That's the most I believe he's had this season receiving-wise. And, the defense did pretty well for the Patriots, only allowing 13 points. Not bad. They held Phillip Rivers, a future Hall of Fame quarterback, in my honest opinion, under 250 yards, 212 to be exact. And it's not like, oh, well, he has no one to throw the football to. He does. Travis Benjamin can be good, and I'll get to Travis Benjamin in a second. Keenan Allen, when healthy, solid. Antonio Gates has something left in the tank. Hunter Henry, I know, has been really targeted very well. And Tyrell Williams is pretty good. And Mike Williams, he's like their future. So, long story short, they did a good job with Phillip Rivers. Back-to-back weeks, they played well against two talented quarterbacks, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers. And it's not like you'd say, oh, well, Phillip Rivers has been struggling all year. To my knowledge, Phillip Rivers has only struggled like one game this year, and that was like against the Chiefs, and that's because, I don't know, the Chiefs. He threw like 3 interceptions in the first half or something crazy. So, but yeah, that's pretty much for the Patriots. Oh, here's the thing though, the Patriots. All right, the running game, Chargers did a good job against the running game, stopping the Patriots running. Stephen Gostkowski, what in the heck was wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? This guy was, practically perfect. Now, I know he missed maybe, a couple before this game, so he's not exactly perfect, but he did relatively well, especially last year. Do you guys remember last year? I was like, oh, no, Stephen Gostkowski, he's, 1 for 4 in this game. You know what I mean? But he missed 2 key field goals in the second half. Why? The final score could have been 27-13. Oh, you're up by 2. You win by 2 touchdowns. Not that close. You know what I mean? I know I'm nitpicking there. And also, this offense needs to get it going. And here's what I mean. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, Chris. We're talking about Tom Brady threw for 333 yards. What do you mean this offense needs to get going? Here's what I mean. They have a bye week next week. Thank Jesus. They got a bye week next week. Can they figure out to be better in the red zone? I don't understand this. It's like our defense has gotten better, but our offense has gotten worse. And then when our offense is clicking, our defense is just like, what? What's the defense? How do we tackle? How do we cover some dude that's completely wide open? How do we, chase after the quarterback and pull pressure on him? You know what I'm saying? I don't get this team. Granted, we're 6-2. Good. 4-game winning streak. Good. Heading into a bye week. Good. I just don't get the logic of this team. It's defense stinks. Offense is amazing. Offense is kind of struggling. Our defense is looking like what we built up to be this past. And by the way, we were doing this without Dante Hightower. Yeah, because people were like, "Oh no, the Patriots are playing without Dante Hightower for the rest of the season. Oh no." And Stephon Gilmore, to my knowledge, was still out with an injury because I didn't see him on the football field today. Which, by the way, why was this game on Fox? I believe this game was on Fox. 2 AFC teams on Fox. I don't get it. But anywho, point is, overall, not bad job by the Patriots. Obviously, some miscues with a couple missed field goals, struggling in the red zone. I still like to wish that this running game get a bit more going. Now, granted, the Patriots aren't known to be the best running team. I guess, gotta remember, oh wait, last year we were spoiled with blunt force trauma. So, that's that for the Patriots. And now for the Chargers. If you're a Chargers fan watching this, listen, you guys have nothing to be ashamed about. You got a good team. The problem is, you guys needed to have this win. And here's the reason why. You got to go at Dallas on Thanksgiving. And I believe you have another game. Goodness, I forget who you guys are playing in upcoming weeks. That's like a really difficult game. I want to say it's at Denver. No, there you go. You already faced Denver. What am I saying? I forget who they're facing, but somebody they're facing like up close. I think it's like at Kansas City, to be honest with you. So they have a really tough schedule coming up soon for the Chargers. And I was saying, well, after last week, the AFC West is wide open, kind of, because the Raiders got back in and the Chargers are having this, winning streak. But now the Raiders got blown out by nearly 3 touchdowns against the Bills, and the Chargers have an upcoming hard schedule. I mean, it's looking more so like the Chiefs and the Broncos, and then at that point, it's kind of like the Chiefs are struggling, and the Broncos are like, how do we get field goals, let alone get in the end zone? So Philip Rivers, 17 for 30, 212 yards. He did throw an interception. I think it was near the end of the game. I believe it was Jones. Melvin Gordon, very good game for him. I would say have a day. For me, when I say have a day, it's usually you win. But it is still an impressive performance by him. 14 carries, 132 yards, including an 87-yard touchdown run, which was the first score of the game. And that was, of course, like I said, that was a touchdown. And Travis Benjamin, believe it or not, scored the only touchdown receiving-wise for the Chargers. And here's the hilarious thing to me. How did this happen? I was watching this, and I just rolled my eyes. And I'm not even a Chargers fan by any stretch of imagination, but I felt bad for Chargers fans here. Travis Benjamin is trying to get the punt return, drops it, goes backwards for whatever reason, goes right, goes left, steps backwards a bit, gets tackled by King for a safety. Like, how? How does that happen? Oh, my goodness. And I thought that was something crazy. That was the first safety the Patriots have forced since 2000 and it's either 2011 or 2002 or something ridiculous like that. It's like, wow. Wow. But anyways, what else was there? And, Nick Novak. Nick Novak, the great kicker. He took over Young-Hoo Koo. 0 for 1. Okay. But I know he's been relatively solid compared to Young-Hoo Koo, so I'm not going to bash him or any stretch of imagination with that. But I will say this. I know Bosa got a sack, but the Patriots only allowed 2 sacks in this whole entire game. That's pretty good. But then again, Patriots still having a hard time pressuring the quarterbacks because look at the stats. No sacks by anyone here. That's when you miss Dante Hightower. But anywho, I need to stop saying anywho and It's like a habit of mine that I just really need to stop doing. But Patriots have a bye week next week, so don't expect a Patriot video. I'm not exactly know who they're facing upcoming soon, but again, they do have a bye week. Chris Hogan should be, I think he should be back, because when he was out, they said he was questionable. He wasn't doubtful. When he's doubtful, that's when you're like, when he's questionable, it's like, okay, could be a lot worse. So, I mean, And I gotta look up because I have one of the Patriot players in my fantasy. They're at Denver week 10. Oh no, that's a Sunday night game. Von Miller's gonna get like at least 2 sacks. But again, their offense for Denver is not doing very well. They don't know how to run the football, and the Patriots excel usually against the rush defense. Obviously today they didn't do very well. Gordon ran all over them, but I mean I think they should do. That should be an interesting game. Put it that way. Patriots really struggle in Denver though. That's the thing. That could be an L for the Patriots. So, but yeah, pretty much it. Patriots win this one again, 21-13. Again, not a pretty game by any stretch of the imagination if you're a Patriot fan, but it's a nice win against a good competitive team. And I probably thinking, well, Chris, they're 3-5. What do you mean they're good? Listen, this team could be like 5-3 right now. You should be like 5-3. But, shenanigans happen, as you saw at one point in this game, a couple times in this game, actually, for the Chargers. But, the Patriots capitalized on those errors, so they did what they needed to do at home. So, that's it. I'm out.